Hi, this is Lloyd, Paw Pals TV, and I am in Lindale, Texas with my new friend, Pam Stevenson. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I got a phone call from Brittany about a dog that I guess somebody had dumped, and I understand that the dog that was dumped that you were helping. So you tell us, what happened?
I spend most nights late, kind of outside, just that's my quiet time. But anyways, I was out there by myself, and this dog here, he just showed up, came slinking up the stairs, and at first I was gonna kind of shoo him away, but then I was like, he seemed really tired, thirsty, and so I went and got him some water and some food, and then took his picture. I put him on Facebook. I said, hey, this dog showed up at my house. Is anyone missing him? He seems like he's had care. He didn't seem super skinny.
Yeah.
He was limping.
Okay.
And the pads on the front of his feet were kind of rough, like he'd been walking around for a while. I knew right away that he was not a neighborhood dog.
Okay.
I was like, I've lived here for over 7 months now, and I've
never seen him. Yeah.
all the dogs that roam around the neighborhood, which is a problem around here. But I know where most of them belong, so I don't feel bad saying, you know, go home. One of the first comments that was made on the Facebook post that I made on What's Up Lindale was a lady that said, a couple of nights ago, my mother saw him get dumped out of a white SUV and then chase the SUV down the road until he just gave up and laid down in the middle of the road.
Oh, no.
And the mother did take down the license plate of that SUV. And then, so she went out there because he gave up and just laid in the road and was like, almost like he was waiting for that SUV to come back. And so she got him out of the road and kind of fed him and stuff. And then when she said the next morning that he had moved on.
Okay.
And so I'm not sure how many days he had been wandering before he ended up here.
And you named him Trigger.
Trigger, yes.
Okay, and why did you name him Trigger?
I named him Trigger because I was very triggered by the way some other people in this neighborhood treated him.
Okay.
I went to bed. I had meant to send my boyfriend a text that said, hey, don't run the dog off. I've got people working to rescue him. I was so tired by 5 a.m. that I forgot to send that text. So my boyfriend gets up. We have 3 kids that go to school, 2 little ones, 6 and 8, and then our 17. He was trying to get them out the door to the bus, but the dog was blocking.
So he ran him off.
So he ran him off.
And then what happened?
So I wake up and I go out there and he's gone, and I'm like, what did you do with the dog on the porch? And he's like, I ran him off. And I was like, oh. Okay, so I get on the feed and I was like, hey, I was checking to see if anybody had seen him, and the neighbor had mentioned that she saw him that morning. Finally, about midday, I would say, probably around 12, 1 o'clock, I got a picture posted to the feed that said, hey, he's hanging out at my house now. Does anybody know him? So I immediately got on there and I was like, don't move, I will come get him. Because at this point it was, I have to get him.
You felt something for
somewhere.
You felt something for him.
Because he was so sweet, and I'm like, there's several people in the neighborhood, mainly that one person, but that was saying that they were told to kill him. I'm not really sure who they talked to, but somebody on the phone told them that they had permission to kill him if he
was
showed
being
up
a
on the property or something. Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, if I can get him
before that happens
safe, then he won't get killed. So I drove around all day.
Well, you were really committed to this, weren't you?
Yes, I drove all over our
Isn't that
neighborhood.
amazing how sometimes we can't even control ourselves from doing that?
I almost felt like there was a little bit of a betrayal of trust with him because I feel like he was confused because he got the night before where I was feeding him and taking care of him, and then it was kind of a whole different mood in the morning because my boyfriend didn't know.
Yes.
And so I was like, oh, I have to go make sure that this dog knows that I didn't mean to get it, lost again or whatever.
Okay, so you found out that this doggy was at a neighbor's house. Mm-hmm. What happened?
So down the road.
Yeah, okay.
And I mean, down the road. Dirt roads.
Wow.
And anyway, so I drove out there. I looked all over for him. I couldn't find him. And so I was like, ugh, great. Now I'm on another, posting back on there. He wasn't there. And I was in contact with Brittany this whole time.
And Brittany's the one that contacted me.
Yes, that gave me your number. So I was in contact with her. And I said, okay, I'm not going to call you again until I have him in my hands, right? Because I had told her I was on my way to get him, and then he wasn't there. And we were so frustrated. But anyway, I had made it back home. And like right when I pulled in my driveway, the lady messaged me and said, "Oh, he's here. He had just moved from her property to underneath the truck of her neighbor, and he was sleeping under there." I ran up there. I had to pick him up to get him in the car.
He was scared.
I think he was, because I drive a white car.
Oh.
So I think he was like, last time I got in a white car, it didn't turn out
left
so
me
well
out in
for
the middle
me.
of nowhere, yeah.
I had to pick him up, and he's not light.
Yeah.
And put him in there, and I got him home.
And he's been okay?
He has been fine. He's been around all of the kids, both the adults. He has been around the elderly that live here. He has been around our other dogs, and he is fine.
Who do you see a trigger with?
I would say somebody with kids that could run around, because he's way too much energy to be in an apartment or something like that. You know, he needs room to run. He's just really, really eager to love on somebody. You know, he's so sweet. See, like he just gives kisses, and he loves to cuddle, and he loves to play, and I would really like to see him go somewhere really good.
How can we help you? By getting the story out, letting people know that the Trigger's happy and is ready to go.
Trigger Happy.
Trigger Happy.
He's very Trigger Happy, because he's crazy.
While we were talking, I had Donna Camp Perry come in and join us. She lives real close by. So,
but Trigger's a good dog.
So you think we can help?
I think
we can all work together so we can help, and then the doggy can stay with you for a couple more days until we can get them all situated. Okay, is that good?
You said that you didn't have a crate.
No, he does. I have a crate in there right now. He just doesn't like it.
Oh, okay.
It makes him sad.
But
he's really good. He sleeps right up against the bed with our 17-year-old, and he sleeps through the night. And
so
I let him out in the morning.
Okay, good. So I think we have a plan. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we've got a plan here so that we can actually help. But just in case this dog was stolen and just dumped, if you recognize this dog, how do they get a hold of you on Facebook? Under Pamela S.T Stevenson. Or you can contact Paw Pals TV or Donna Camp Perry if you're interested in meeting this doggy. We'll all work together for the sake of this baby. I'm glad that this doggy found you. So for myself, Kat Lloyd, and from Pam Stevenson and from Donna Camp Perry, please spay, neuter, microchip your animals. For their sake. Neutering really does calm them down. I know my husband's neutered and he's real calm. No, I can edit this part out. Okay, but this is what it means to absolutely love animals, is when you spay, neuter, microchip them, and you keep them safe. So from all of us, stay tuned for more updates on this story. I love this. We'll see you guys next time.